I like to dedicate this to all of the Creator's righteous children. I have some food in my bag for you. Not that edible food, the food you eat. No, I have some food for thought. Since knowledge is infinite, it has infinitely fell on me.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to be talking about spiritual music. Now I'm going to give you some artists and songs by those artists that I think that you will get a lot out of and feel very spiritual when you listen to them, because I know that music can be a very powerful tool to celebrate your spirituality and to feel spiritual when you listen to them. And for me, that's a big deal, so I really appreciate listening to spiritual artists who give you a lot to think about, but also confirm the things that you already know when you're feeling very spiritual. And so these are a few artists and songs that I think will help you on your spiritual journey and are just good bops that you should listen to anyways, because they are incredible. Check them out. I will also have a playlist, a Spotify playlist in the description box below that I will link to, as well as a playlist, a YouTube playlist that is conscious music, freeing your mind, that will have other artists' music videos and interviews and different things like that that I think you should listen to and check out, because they're amazing and you will love them. So check out both. They'll be in the description box below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the little bell. Thank you. On to the video. The first artist I wanted to talk about was Rory. Now, Rory is a young hip-hop artist from Atlanta who also mixes folk music into his hip-hop. So he mixes folk with hip-hop, and he comes out with this beautiful, this beautiful partnership of hip-hop and folk together, and it's really awesome. Songs I definitely recommend from Rory are God's Whisper, Devil's Whisper, Revolution, Peace Prevail, Friends, Forbidden Knowledge featuring Big Crit, and he has others on SoundCloud like To The Sea, which were unreleased. And you should check him out because he's a really amazing artist, and you should check out his interviews as well, because he's definitely considers himself an Indigo Kid. He's best friends with Willow and Jaden and the Earth Guardians, and he's really amazing. And his music is very spiritual. He talks about lots of different spiritual aspects in life and how spirituality has helped him throughout his life. And he talks about crystals and why they're important, and he's a great artist to listen to. And if you're into hip-hop but you're not really into hip-hop and you like folk music, I think he'd be a great artist to listen to, because he mixes hip-hop and folk music so well that you won't even really know you're listening to hip-hop that much. And so definitely recommend checking him out. Definitely recommend him as an artist. Such good music. You will really like it a lot. The next artist I wanted to talk about is young little Willow Smith. 15-year-old Willow Smith, of brother Jaden Smith and parents Will and Jada Pickett Smith. She's amazing. So if I had a daughter, I would definitely want her to be just like Willow, because I think she's an incredible young, beautiful person who is really about her blackness, which I love. And she also is very charismatic and very spiritual, very spiritual. If you listen to any of her music from the past about 5 years, you'll realize that she's been very spiritual for a long time. She started out with Whip My Hair, which is a bop, definitely a bop, but she has evolved so much since then, and she really brings beautiful music out into the world. She talks about the goddess a lot. She talks about Mother Earth a lot. She talks about star beings so much, and she has a song called Marceline, which is a beautiful song about these beings that are not real in the mainstream way, but are totally real, and we all know it. And they're just beautiful songs. Here are a few that I think you should check out from her EP called 3. You have 8, you have 9, and you have Flowers, which is my favorite song off that EP. And Flowers, I think, is about, she talks about the Greys in that song a lot, and I feel like that song is about starseeds and them coming from, the universe, coming from space and being brought to Earth. And so I really appreciate that song a lot. Also from her 2015 album, my favorite songs off there are Natives of the Windy Forest, Drugs, Cycles, FQC number 8, and FQC number 7, which you go check out that music video, it's dope. Not So Different, IDK, Random Song, Marceline Part 2, Your Town, Star, Wait a Minute, and Why Don't You Cry are all bops. And you should check it out, and check out her music videos, and check out her interviews, and check out just who she is as a person. Check out her on Instagram. She's incredible. Like, you will love her so much. She is such a good person, and her music really supports that, and it supports her musical and spiritual journey and how she wants to be perceived in the world, and she wants to bring beauty and love and kindness and amazingness to the world. And she definitely is an indigo child. I definitely think so, and I just think that she's incredible. You need to go check her out. Go check out Willow Smith on YouTube. Go check her out on Instagram, and just be a part of the Willow Smith experience. Also check out Jaden. He's incredible too. So a group that I want to talk about is called the Earth Guardians, and they're a musical group but also an activist group. So they are a group that is an environmental activist youth group where they have chapters all over the world, and basically they are fighting climate change on a political level, a spiritual level, and a social level. And they are doing it all youth-based and all youth-led. The director of the Earth Guardians, who I'm not going to say their name because I'll butcher it, but he's incredible, and he makes incredible music. He's actually putting out an album this year. I'll actually put his name right here so people can read it, but he's putting out music this year, and he's putting out a rap album, and it's going to be incredible. I already know it. And what I love about Earth Guardians, they actually had an album out in 2015, and the reason I love them is because they are all youth-led. And we all know the youth are the truth, and the youth are the future. So the youth are going to be the ones to change our whole dynamic as humans, right? And we're totally going to go back to our earth-based ways. Because of the youth, because of people like the Earth Guardians, we are going to change the world in a very beautiful way. And I look forward to them changing the world and making it so that their generation and the next generation and the next generation and so on and so on and so on have a beautiful world to live on. And they do it through their activism, through their music, and through their spirituality, and I feel like that's beautiful. So some songs from their album that I think are definitely worth checking out are Speak for the Trees, Who Am I, which is one of my favorite songs by them, Return to Nature, Children's Rights, Taking You to Court, Indigenous Roots, which is another one of my favorite ones, and you should go check out the music video for that because it is incredible. It has some people that I'm going to be talking about later in this video on there, and it's incredible. Mayday, More to Life, another good song. Be the Change, Power to the People. Such good bops. Such good bops. And they're really spiritual. They're about changing the world that we live in today. And they're about going back to our earth-based ways and really taking care of our Mother Earth. So if you're into any of that, go check it out. And you won't be disappointed. And remember what I said. The youth are the truth, and they are the future. Another artist I want to talk about is Chance the Rapper. Okay, Chicago, stand up. Chance the Rapper is amazing. He is a very spiritual person. Now, yes, he's a Christian, but he's spiritual in the way that he brings his religion into his music, but not in a preachy way. And he brings it in there in a fun and beautiful way where he's able to have fun with his music but still bring his spiritual beliefs and religious beliefs into his music. Songs like Blessings and Angel and so many others are just really good representations of his spiritual practice and his spiritual belief and how he feels about music and how that ties into how he is as a person. He is a musical genius, and he is a beautiful humanitarian who cares so much about his city, and he's always trying to fix it up, help it out, help the youth, and be that voice for the millennial generation. And I appreciate that so much. I think he's an incredible artist. You need to go follow him on Instagram because he has these incredible Instagram stories where all he does is he totes on his daughter Kenzie, who's like, I think she's like 1 or 2 at this point, and she is so cute, and they're so cute together. It is so incredible. Like, I love them together. And you know something I think is really beautiful is that even though Chance the Rapper is an artist, he never, and like famous, he never talks about his wife. Well, they're not married yet, but he never talks about his baby mama in the media. Like, he never talks, he'll say, you know, Kenzie's mom or, you know, her mom, but he'll never say her name, and he'll never put like pictures out there of her. And it's like really beautiful that he keeps that part of his life so sacred to him. And I think that's really beautiful. And it's so cute. They're so cute. They're such a cute little family. And I love Chance the Rapper, and I definitely recommend checking him out. I mean, everybody should check him out. I mean, come on. Like, Coloring Book, fire album. Just go check out his music. You won't be disappointed at all. And check out acid rap. Check out everything. Like, he is so talented and so on another level. And he's really going to change the landscape of music for the next generation. And I love it. Check him out. Another artist I want to talk about is Indy Irie. Acoustic soul is my jam. It was 2004, and I've listened to it on repeat all the time. I can turn it on anytime. Right now, I can turn it on, and I will just have a field day. I love that album so much. It is so good. And Indy Irie is just an amazing artist in general. I think after the whole neo-soul thing kind of died down, she was able to come in and kind of rebirth it in a beautiful, beautiful way, where she brought her Atlanta soul into the music industry, and I really appreciate that about her and the way that she shows up in this world with her, you know, her big headscarves and her big earrings and her beautiful voice and the lyrics that she's saying, you know, with Not My Hair, that helped me so much with my natural hair journey, like so much, to the point I am today. And Video is such an empowering song, and Strength, Courage, and Wisdom is everything to me. It really means everything to me. And she just has bop after bop after bop, and in the spiritual realm, she's just incredible. You know, if you're going through a spiritual journey or crisis, or you're just feeling, you know, spiritual that day, turn on some Indy Irie and you will not be disappointed. Her music is so good. Private Parties, amazing. Like, she is a good artist, and you won't be disappointed that you listen to her music. She just shows up in the world so beautifully, and she just really brings it in a way that is so tangible and so rewarding and so giving to the world. And she's a humanitarian as well, and it's just like so beautiful to see the way that she just shows up in this world in such a beautiful, beautiful way. So check out Indy Irie. You won't be disappointed. Acoustic soul is forever my jam, forever my life. Thank you, Indy Irie, for making that album. It changed me. Okay, no spiritual video would be complete without the next two artists I'm going to talk about. First, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite artists of pretty much all time. If I made my favorite video, my favorite songs, videos, music of all time, Lauryn Hill would be number 2. Definitely. And I just said it, Lauryn Hill. Miss Lauryn Hill. L Boogie, my queen. She oh my gosh, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill took me on a ride, okay? I was only 8 years old, and I listened to it from first song to last song, and I didn't understand it at all, but I knew I was vibing to something beautiful and something meaningful and something amazing. Like, that album changed my life. I don't know what else to say. Like, it just changed my life. Like, Lauryn Hill was speaking on some other levels about things socially, about things spiritually, about, you know, things women go through, you know, about the relationship between men and women, and the way that we just show up in this world. And, you know, she was going off on people, and she was doing it in such a beautiful, tangible, amazing way. And, you know, she was being real spiritual at the same time. And like, Everything is Everything is my jam. Oh my gosh, I love that song so much. And she's just incredible. I really don't know what to say. Like, happy 41st birthday, Lauryn Hill. It was last week, but happy 41st birthday, girl. And I appreciate you on so many levels. You do need to start coming to your concerts on time, though. But other than that, I love you, and I will always love you. And that album will always be number one, 100%. I could listen to it back and forth, front and back, all day, every day for the rest of my life. If I had to have one album, it would probably be that, and forevermore. I love you so much. Kudos, girl. Thank you for all the music and all the love. The next artist I have to talk about, Mama Indigo, Miss Erykah Badu. Now, Erykah Badu came out in the 90s, late 90s, and she was just rocking it. She was rocking it with the whole Afrocentric thing, and she was a doula, which was dope, and she had the headscarf and the incense, and she was just getting it. She was getting it. She was getting it. And during the whole neo-soul like era, where you had like the Sades and the Maxwells and the D'Angelos and everything, she really stood out because she was so spiritual. And that was something I really appreciated about her music, was that it just was so spiritual. And it really brought messages to music that were just like so needed at that time and so needed today. Like, listen to her very first album, Baduism. Oh my gosh, that album is fire. And Apple Tree is my shit. Like, I love Apple Tree. And if you listen to the intro of my videos, then you'll know I took the little intro part from Apple Tree and put it as my intro because I love her so much. Mama Indigo for life. Like, I really do love her. Bag Lady is like such a hilarious commentary on like literal bag ladies who are like at the bus stop, but also like emotional bag ladies. And I just thought that was clever. Next Lifetime, like, Didn't You Know, Honey, like, all these songs are so incredible. Even her most latest mixtape that she did about music, about like telephones, was so good. Like, I love her, and you should listen to her interviews. She does such good interviews when she interviews. Like, she does amazing interviews, and her live stuff is incredible, and I hope to see her live one day. I love her, and she's just Mama Indigo. Like, she brought it in a time where we needed more spiritual people out there in the music industry, and she brought it. Like, her and Lauryn Hill were just really bringing it in a time where we needed that spirituality, and we needed that, you know, Afrocentric, you know, Black power, you know, like feeling ourselves type of thing, you know? And we needed it, and we need it today, and she's there for us, and I just appreciate her. And shout out to all the, you know, the rock crystal, you know, deodorant people, you know, that's rocked that. And, you know, we know Erykah Badu rocks that, and, you know, I appreciate that about her. And her lyrics are so potent, and she's just like Mama Indigo, and she really helped to make it okay for people like Indy Irie to make music, and I really appreciate that about her. So kudos to you, Mama. You rock. The last artist I want to talk about, or band that I want to talk about on this video, is Nako and Medicine for the People. Now, Nako and Medicine for the People are an incredible band. The lead singer, Nako Bear, is Apache, Puerto Rican, and Filipino. And they also have a black guy, a white guy, and Latino guy, and a white woman in the group. And it's a very multicultural world music funky world music with like little hints of hip hop and folk and R&B and funkiness and great lyrics, and it's just a mismatch of beauty. And I really do appreciate Not Gonna Mess With The People because they bring such potent lyrics that talk about a wide range of things. They are very spiritual with their music. I choose a community of trees over a community of buildings, and I know I don't think this alone. And they bring it, right? And their music is like, it's about unifying people from all walks of life, as well as being spiritual, as well as asking the hard questions of why as humans we do what we do, and why as humans we are the way we are. Because, you know, it's hard to be a human sometimes, and we don't really know why we do what we do, but we do it. And they ask those hard questions, and they're able to make you think about the world in which we live and why we do what we do and who we are as people. And I really appreciate that from Not Gonna Medicine for the People. They are incredible artists and they're an amazing band, and you need to join the Medicine Tribe and go listen to their most recent album Hoka and their 2 other previous albums. And also they're coming out with an album this year, so go check their Instagram for that at medicine.tribe. Go check it out. You will love it. You will love their music. They are so inspiring, and they really bring their whole heart and soul into the music that they make, and they're really passionate about the music they're making and making a difference in this world. And so I really think that they are incredible artists. Kudos to you, Not Gonna Medicine for the People, and shout out to the Medicine Tribe. Y'all are dope. Alright, YouTube, that was some of my spiritual music and songs that I recommend for you guys to go check out. Like I said, I will link 2 playlists in the description box below. One is going to be my Spotify playlist that you will see down in the description box, and one will be a YouTube playlist where we'll have music videos, interviews, and other things from artists similar to the artists I talked about, as well as the artists I talked about in this video. I might make a part 2 of this video one day, going more in depth on other artists and artists I talked about in this video, and more songs that they make and how they have changed me spiritually. But for now, here is some spiritual music that I think you should check out. So if you like this video, please give it 2 thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things, and I hope you're having an amazing 2017. Hope you're having an amazing week. Hope you're having an amazing day. Hope you're having an amazing summer. And until next time, starseeds and indigos, peace and blessings.